So now we are starting for your third 5-year plan, okay, which is in the year of 1961 to 1966. Okay, so for this plan, the third 5-year plan, which stressed on the agriculture and improvement in the production of the wheat. But the brief Sino-India War of 1962, which exposed weakness in the economic and which is the third 5-year plan is shifted to the focus on towards the defense industry. Okay, so basically the third 5-year plan is stressed or focus on the investment of the agriculture and for the improvement of the production of the wheat. Okay, but in that year in 1962, for the Sino-India War, for that purpose the third 5-year plan which budget is implemented for which is planned for the uh, investment for the agriculture purpose, that shifted to the focus towards the defense industry. Okay, so many cement and fertilizer plants were also built in that year in the plan of third 5-year plan, and for Punjab began producing an abundance of wheat, and many primary schools have also started in rural area in that year. Okay, so in third 5-year plan, the village production plan, which is a sustainable economic development and agriculture production also program in third 5-year plan, and full utilization of irrigation facilities by maintaining field channels. And in that year, for this plan, according to this plan, it was planned that to repair and maintain the the communication of irrigation works and increases area under multiple cropping, then spread of improvement seeds, it basic on the compositing and green mature fertilizers. It helps to improve agricultural particles and which is for the soil conservation. Your you're contributing and you're contributing dry farming, drainage, land reclamation and plant protection, and it based on the planning for individuals and community minor irrigation projects, and it also based on the improvement of implementation and production of vegetables and fruits. So in third 5-year plan, these are the plans and these are the things which was occurred. Then come to the next slide. 6 5-year plan. Okay, so in 6 5-year plan, it is done in the year between 1980 to 1985. So basically in 6 5-year plan, which was presented in 1978, and however the plan was terminated with the change of government in January 1980, and the new 6 5-year plan which was implemented in the year of 1980 of the month April, and it was elected by Rajiv Gandhi. Rajiv Gandhi was elected as the Prime Minister in that year, and he aimed for uh, develop of industrial project and for industry, especially in the area of information technology IT. And for the 6 5-year plan, it also marked the beginning of the economic liberalization. So basically in 6 5-year plan in the year of 1980, it was focused on the development of the information technology sector and industrial sector. So now we should know about what was the objective of the 6 5-year plan, that for what purpose the 6 5-year plan was made in that time. The first objective is the 6 5-year plan is also referred to as an Janta government plan, and which marked a reversal of Nehruvian model. And Rajiv Gandhi, who was elected for the Prime Minister, and he basically emphasized and focused on the development of your uh, information technology sector, and it also progressed in that year for 6 5-year plan. The progress was very slow, however, partly because of the caution on the part of labor and community leaders. So this is all about your 6 5-year plan. So basically the motto of 6 5-year plan to emphasize and focus on the area and on the sector of information technology. So come to the next slide. It is about your the different zones of Indian Railway. So in our previous slide we have discussed about what are the plans that made for the development of our railway and development our economic system of our country. Okay, so basically now we are going to know about what are the different zones that made for Indian Railway. First of all, it is divided into different sectors according to your direction and according to your areas. First one is your Eastern Railway, which is denoted by capital E dot R. Next one is your South Eastern Railway, which is denoted or we know in the term of capital SER. Next one is your Northern Railway, NR, and North Eastern Railway, which is NER. Next one is the Southern Railway, which is SR. Next Central Railway, CR. Western Railway, WR. North Eastern Frontier Railway, which is signify as NFR short form, and South Central Railways, which is SCR. So these are our different zones of India. Okay, basically we know about this. Our railway track is divided in according to this criteria: Eastern Railway, Southeastern Railway, Northeastern Railway, this type of zones. Okay, next come to the classification of Indian Railways. So basically our Indian Railway is classified into two types. First one is your it classified into according to your based on routes, and it classified on the based on speed criteria. Okay, so come to the next slide. So first we know uh, what are the classification according to your based on routes. Okay, so according to based on routes is classified into trunk route, main line, and branch line. So now we will discuss one by one. So first one is your trunk route. So what do you mean by trunk route? First of all, we know about what is route. Okay, so now we discuss about what is trunk route. So trunk route means what? Now the line that is in the main route, that is called your trunk route. Okay, basically which line is the main line? For example, the train will be moved, the track will go for Bhubaneswar to Sambalpur, that is the main line. Okay, in between the main line there are so many sub branches are present there for the different direction or different places, but that are the sub branches or sub routes. Okay, so which one is your main line, main track, that is called your trunk route. So first of all, the following six routes in broad gauge, and three routes as classified into trunk routes. So all of you know what is broad gauge, what is meter gauge, and what is narrow gauge. We will discuss in our previous slides. So now come to the trunk route, how classified into different places. Basically, according to our broad gauge, the trunk route is in the location from Delhi to Howrah. Next one is Delhi to Mumbai. Next one is Delhi to Chennai, Howrah to Mumbai, Howrah to Chennai, and Mumbai to Chennai. So basically these routes are come under the broad gauge. Okay, and second one is your meter gauge. So it will be discussed in our next slide. Thank you.